Nope. I mean, everybody's partying in here at this point.
Because that was an epic party. Party.
There are a couple moments in my life that I've felt that way. And I'll tell you, the first thing that came to mind was when the Cubs won the World Series. I'm a huge Chicago Cubs fan, lifelong fan. And when they won the World Series in 2016, I literally physically bent in half and felt this huge rush of blood in my face and had tears in my eyes, and I didn't know what to do. And in that big moment of the ballad at Franklin Central, I literally doubled over and I felt that huge head rush, and I just, Adam, what in the world? And I wrote, how are they doing this? How are they doing this?
Well, all I know
is this happening?
I am going to take private voice from Brad Gardner for the rest of my life, and hopefully somehow
you will get there.
I'll get there someday.
You got that natural vibrato. You'll fit.
I do. I will get on that stage and rock it. Let's just say the truth. I think, we'll see about the next two groups, but I think the best song of the day is song number 2 for them, Taking Back the Crown. Yes, Taking Back the Crown by Panic at the Disco.
Yes.
Best song of the day, hands down.
There's just so much motion in that sound.
In the sound, not even just in the movement.
Yes.
In the sound. Hey there, bro.
It's got so many different textures, and it lives, and each song lives a little bit differently, and it's got so much movement, and that little slide of feels good, tastes good, must be, that's so musical.
It's dirty too,
But they keep that amazing shape and that amazing choral sound.
Yeah.
But they can play with it however they want to. It's just like brush strokes.
And I feel like a lot of people are talking about how incredible their sopranos are, but the men also hold their own in that show. The sound that they produce is so controlled and mature and strong. They hold their own. The ballad again tonight for me was so special. The soloist again knocked it out of the park. His control is beautiful. And then when they go into Morning Glow, we were looking at each other, and I just started cursing in the most positive way possible, of just I'm not comprehending what I'm experiencing right now. I went into full geek mode 3 separate times during their show, put down my pad of paper, put down my pen, got out my phone, and started video recording so I could watch it 100 times later.
Right.
Yeah. Really, maybe one of the top moments of the season for me.
Definitely.
It's a contender for sure.
Definitely. It's hard to describe. I was talking about last year and Millard West, who we've talked about a lot today. They're just a phenomenal group, and they had this energy between them in Nashville last year, and we tried to put that into words and talk about how sometimes groups together just access this entirely different something. This connectedness and this confidence and this just absolutely channeling the music perfectly together. And they hit those big moments in Morning Glow, and they never looked back. It was I wrote down, when they started the closer, I didn't know how much higher it could go. And I just said, the stupid meter exploded.
Yes.
There's nowhere else that this can go, and it just kept climbing.
We had one of the Millard West moments in there where last year we said in the ballroom that the roof had fallen off, the pipes are leaking. That's essentially happening. All the streets are flooding in Orlando right now. The tides
are flowing down.
I mean, it's just kind of incredible.
Twitter is going nuts.
Before we go to Twitter, though, let's talk about their choreography for a minute.
Yes.
Jared and Tori, man.
I wrote, they're so authentic, and the moment that I love for them And for the choreography is after the big ballad, which is clearly just
we love this part.
they just kind of sit down.
Yeah, our minds are blown from the ballad, and then they're just like casually like, yeah, we just did that, and we're just gonna sit here for like 10 seconds, and then we're gonna groove our faces off and just dance.
And hats off to Jared and Tori because that vibe is so authentic to them. Like if you know them as people and choreographers, and the kids just channel that energy so well, and just
the thing I wrote down was Jared and Tori in that fourth song for me. You just kind of understand they don't have a bag of tricks like maybe other choreographers or whatnot. This is just all produced from intent, words, vibes,
right.
colors, beats, tempos.
It's so pure.
It's so pure, fresh, and it's just fun.
And the kids just channel it, like I said, just absolutely perfectly. We've got to read some things from Twitter.
I'm so glad Rhythm Masters and Franklin Central were able to become so close this year. We became one big family, and I'm so honored to have watched them grow into amazing performers, and I'm so proud of you all. Indiana didn't come to play. Alex Wampler's right. Indiana came to win. Dylan says, okay, but FC though, can we take a moment? Just everyone take a breath and try to relax. I just, wow, can't even put it into words. So proud of the amazing performance. There's just tons of these. Ashton, FC did something tonight that they've never done for me before. They blew me away visually. Their vocals, as always, were amazing, but the energy in their movement could not only be seen, but felt. That wasn't shown in daytime like it was tonight. That was amazing. I agree. Nick said Franklin Central killed it tonight. I'm shook! 1,400 miles away in Omaha. The show those kids put on is just outstanding. Zach says, I'm so angry because I can't find the words with which to describe how freaking amazing FC Singer's performance just was. The multitude of vocal textures, the bright energy, the second number, all good. God. How do they have so much energy, Nicholas says. I could never. Haha. Great job, FC Singers. So excited for my good friends from Los Al to come on. Ethan says, so can we just go ahead and give Franklin Central best vocals? I was blown away through the TV screen.
You know what's wild? Do you know what's so crazy, you guys?
We're giving away awards already, and we have two of the most phenomenal groups in the land about to go.
Anywhere else on this planet, you would just say yes to that question.
We'll wrap it up, FC.
Anywhere else in the entire world, you would just be like, duh, absolutely. You cannot do that right now. What? This is going to get crazier. This is going to get crazier.
Yeah, I mean, the tweets just continue.
My wig was just snatched. Yeah,
Center Grove.
Central.
Yeah, Center Grove has the most interesting. Oh, that's Center. Sorry, we're on Franklin Central. Sorry, I don't mean to skip over that. FC's dynamics and blend amaze me. This is on top of their execution, and their choreography makes me love them. I'm telling you, what we need to do, I was thinking about this during that show. What we need to do is we need to maybe cut a little bit of spending from like different parts of our government and put it in like arts education and music, and we need to actually take our show choirs and put them on the battlefields of all the great world wars and just have them perform and see what the outcome would be. It would be no bloodshed, it would be love, it would be compassion, it would be beauty. That's what this world needs. I want to live in this auditorium forever. I don't want to leave. If I could, I would. But I've got to eat sometime, so.
Or the food analogies will just never end.
Or they wouldn't come.
And
they would be dead.
They must end.
We have a tweet from a Broadway star, Rory O'Malley. You might know played the King in Hamilton in New York. He is good friends with the Franklin Central FC Singers. Says, FC, you are incredible. Brad Gardner gets a phenomenal sound from them. The stage pictures and costumes were perfection. Agreed.
Wow, that's really cool.
One tweet wants to know, where'd you get that leather tie?
Oh, my friend in South Africa made it. It's called Weef, W-E-E-F. If you look up weefwear.com, you can find it.
And my beard, if you want to know, my mustache is from me. I grow it myself, right here in the United States of America.
And you too can have a mustache for just $19.99.
3 easy payments. It's a little expensive, but
I'm surprised that Franklin Central didn't just smack that thing right off your
Well,
face.
they did. I had to pick it up multiple times during the show.
We have a very specific glue back here that we use.
Shelly Johnson actually was up here gluing it on for me.
She's amazing with the hot glue gun. It's incredible what she can do.
I just don't even know. I just don't even know.
I'm fired up.
Because
here's what's coming next. You've got the 2 California groups.
Premier groups in California.
Premier groups in the United States of America. And they are going to be, and I just keep saying everybody's going to be so on it. They're going to be on it, and maybe a weird slight advantage. It's 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Wow.
They're right in their wheelhouse.
They are, yeah.
They're going to be...
Well, actually, they're actually performing like a little bit earlier than they normally would in the competition out there.
It's kind of nice the way this laid out for the California groups, like being so late on East Coast time.